It's the most tragic of ironies. Dr. Larry Fox is the physician who delivered his middle child, Alex, into this world. And 20 years later, the person who discovered he had left it.
Came home around 2 in the afternoon and it was too quiet. He's a snorer and I didn't hear him breathing. I approached his bed and his color looked bad. I touched him, he was icy cold, and when I moved him, he was stiff. So rigor mortis had set in. I was having trouble accepting what I was seeing, yet part of me that's the physician knew death when I saw it, knew what I had to do, and my mind was screaming, this can't be my son.
Alex was gone.
When we looked through his room to see what had happened, we found little foil packets labeled kratom. I had never heard of the drug before.
Kratom is derived from a plant in Southeast Asia. For centuries, people have used it to relieve pain, provide energy, or help them relax, depending on the dose. You can drink it in a tea or swallow a capsule. We found it easily available at smoke shops and online.
Alex bought his kratom over the internet, but for a more and more common reason, to help kick an opioid addiction. But with no regulation, there's no way of knowing what you're getting.
According to the medical examiner, Alex died from an overdose of mitragynine, which is kratom, mixed with an opioid called odesmethyltramadol. It's a combination known as Krypton.
You may get something that's adulterated in some way that can be fatal. Alex used this once, and he was dead within a couple of hours.
But Susan Ash tells us kratom gave her life back.
It turned me from somebody who was largely bed and homebound and only leaving the house to see doctors because of chronic pain from a case of late-stage Lyme disease to a functional, productive member of society.
Susan has been taking kratom once a day for 2.5 years. She's so passionate about its benefits, she founded the American Kratom Association, which has thousands of members.
Susan says 40% of its members have been addicted to pain medication at one time, as she once was. She believes if kratom goes away, opioid deaths will go even higher.
We do believe that the answer to this would be regulation, not prohibition. And when I talk about regulation, I mean things like age restrictions and making companies that sell this product test it so that we know that we're getting a safe, pure product and that it's just kratom that we're taking.
Larry Fox agrees, but believes until there is regulation, kratom should not be so easy to get.
I'm not advocating making kratom unavailable to people forever, but I know, because my son died, that you can get something that's supposed to be safe and it can kill you with one use.
It's been 3 years since Larry endured the worst experience a parent can imagine, but it's a small moment from Alex's childhood that haunts him, a day when this exceptionally sensitive child needed extra reassurance.
I wish I had scooped him into my arms and hugged him, because he still needed it. And now I can only do that in my dreams.
For the 11 News I-Team, Mindy Becerra, WBAL TV 11 News.
The DEA is soliciting public comment about kratom through December 1st. After that, it will decide whether it will proceed with any kind of regulation, permanent or temporary. Information on how to file public comment with the DEA is on the WBAL TV mobile app.